two.
Green and orange.
The
Mid door load times.
Going A.
Landing for cat.
yeah, I think we played with these ones
PCT.
already.
Let's get.
Left side.
Play for time, play for time. Just play for time, bro.
You got it.
I got it.
Nice.
Four, two.
Trig general.
You're rushing, yellow.
Nice.
I'm planning on top of the.
Yeah.
Last guy CT.
I'm planning. He was in CT, maybe elevator.
Nah, he's dead to your right, Green. Oh.
Where are we going?
Keep going A.
Yeah, let's keep working long. I'll flash long.
Green, come on.
One on side.
Two mid doors.
Careful. Let's go back.
One mid doors.
You tagging me. Fuck.
One on T side.
Alright. Let's do it mid. Can't push me. Fuck.
You got bomb purple?
Look at the three. With you.
We will defeat the mercenaries.
Two cross.
Mid. One's mid. Kurwa.
Coming B.
I'm watching tongue. They're coming.
One on.
Crossing windows.
Shit, team.
Let's go, let's go. I'm throwing flashback. Throwing flashback.
One inside. Behind the box. Single box. Want the smoke, Gelato?
I'm throwing flashback.
One CT.
Stand on top of the box.
Watch long door for you.
Yes.
Don't go over here, bro. Blue, what the fuck you doing?
It's alright, let 'em. They're fine. They're probably lying. Keep taking long or what?
Yeah.
I'll fly. I'm gonna throw a flame. Smoking it.
Reach.
Okay. Play,
Cat.
play. I'm flashing cat. Watch our ramp, Gelato. There you go.
One CT. But he's still on the other side of CT.
I'm watching cat, bro.
Watch out.
He's right side. Just play safe.
Okay.
No.
No time.
I tried. It's whatever.
Let's go B, let's go B. They're probably stack A this way.
Alright, I'm gonna throw smoke down the middle.
Just go, just go.
Watch my right.
Cool.
Car door.
Plant. Watch stuns.
I'm watching tunnels. Let me know if you want me to watch window.
I'm watching one.
Let's go through the sound.
No time. Wicked cool.
Where you guys wanna go?
Long.
Long.
Let's go low.
Roger that. I got flames, grenades, and flashes.
Mid top.
Behind us. What's behind?
Let's go. Let's go. Hit car. Hit car. Where's the team at? Damn, he was.
My bad,
Yo.
because one was still behind us.
Yeah, just rush with us. Try it again. Try it again.
Come on, let's go. I'm throwing flashbang. Flashbang.
Check.
I'm sorry.
I'm throwing smoke.
Two top there. Just rotate. One got a sniper somewhere. Watch out.